ladies and gentlemen, what's up? Devon Brown here, and today I want to share with you a case study of how one of my clients made $4,000 in a single day. Yes, you heard me right. One of my clients made $4,000 in a single day. I'm going to share with you exactly how he did it, but there's a catch. The catch is this. This case study that I'm going to share with you is what I like to call a fully transparent case study, right? And what I mean by that is that, yes, it's true that my client made $4,000 in a single day. But what's also true is a bunch of other stuff that's not as sexy, but that if you know it, gives you a more complete picture, right? It's fully transparent because so often we see case studies and we hear stories or we see testimonials of people doing amazing results or making significant amounts of money or getting some kind of significant result in a short period of time. But what nobody ever wants to tell you is the behind the scenes stuff, right? The not sexy stuff. And so that's what I'm going to do in this video if it's okay with you. All right. So here's the story in the case study, and this is actually what happened. A while back, before this gentleman knew me, he had gotten himself involved in one of those business opportunities that want you to buy in at as high a level as you can so you can make more commissions, right? And then you send traffic to their funnel and then, you hopefully make these big commissions, right? No doubt you are aware of those. There's a chance that you might even be involved in one or two of those yourself. So my client was already involved in one of those programs, and he was not doing very well in it. And so he calls me up, and he says, Devon, or he actually filled out an application, but whatever. He says, Devon, I saw your video. I understand that the reason I'm not as successful is because I don't have an email list. I said, yes, you need an email list. I explained to him something you have probably heard me say a million times, which is this, that myself and all of the other top income earners in this industry, before I join any biz op, or I should say it this way, the reason I'm able to make money in a biz op so quickly is because I already have a list with tens and tens of thousands of people on it who know me, like me, and trust me, and so I can join a business opportunity on Monday, mail my list on Tuesday, and make all my money back by Wednesday, right? That's how that works. And so I explained that to him, and I said, you need the list. I said, you also need the list because your list is your biggest asset, and if, God forbid, anything ever happens to your business opportunity, you still have the list, and you can still make money by promoting stuff to your email list. He's like, Devon, I get it. And so what happened was he dropped several $1,000s with me, and I ended up building him an email list of about 4,000 people, right? That's what he could afford at the time. So he dropped several grand with me, and I ended up building him a list of 4,000 people, and he starts emailing his list. Right? And he starts emailing his list, and he starts emailing his list, and he's like, buy my business opportunity, buy my business opportunity, buy my business opportunity. And he starts to do that, and a month goes by, and he's not getting very good results. He's like, Devon, this isn't working. I'm like, I know, be consistent. I said, and by the way, this is all part of the case study. I'm telling you the whole story here. This is what happened, right? So this is how we get to $4,000 in a single day, just to keep an eye on our North Star. So he starts to build his list, and he's like, Devon, this isn't working, Devon, this isn't working. I was like, you got to be consistent. They don't know you yet. They don't like you yet. They don't trust you yet, right? And they're inundated with 1 million offers a day, right? You've got to separate yourself with the noise, and you got to swing the bat 100 times. All right, Devon, I'm going to keep going. And he keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And at the end of month 2, he's like, Devon, are you sure you didn't scam me? I'm like, yes, I'm sure I didn't freaking scam you. Just listen to what the hell I'm saying. Just do what I tell you to do. Month 3 goes by, same results, only made a couple dollars, not much, nothing to write home about. Month 4 comes. He's been being consistent for 4 months. And he emails his list one day in month 4, and on one day, he catches one person at the exact right time, and that one person bought in at one of the higher levels, and my client generated $4,000 in one day. Questions. Did my client make $4,000 in a single day? Yes, he did. Can my client actually make a video saying, I joined such and such an opportunity and I made $4,000 in a single day? Yes, he can. That is a true statement, right? Can I say, I built my client an email list and he made $4,000 in a single day? I can say that. That's what happened. But that's normally where people stop. And what I'm telling you is the rest of the story. The rest of the story is he spent a lot of money to get me to build that list for him. Granted, it was a hell of a lot less money than he would have spent trying to do it himself. That's for damn sure. And I did it a hell of a lot quicker, right? And the other part is that he had to be consistent in mailing his list, right? There comes a point in time, which nobody wants to tell you, where you email your list, like you spend a bunch of money to build your list, and then you got to work that list, and it takes a while, more often than not, for you to make back the initial money you spent. Most people say, oh, I've got a list of X thousand people. That means I'm going to make X $1,000. No, not necessarily. Not really how it works. Not at least not initially. All right? So that's the story. That's the story about how my client made $4,000 in a single day. It didn't happen overnight. He can say he made it, right? And he can say, I made $4,000 in a single day. And now the thought that goes into your mind or the image that pops into your head is, wow, this guy makes up to $4,000 a day regularly. And then what happens is you start telling yourself all this other stuff. Wow, if he makes up to $4,000 in a day, or if he's made $4,000 in a day, I'm sure he has $100 days and $500 days and $1,000 days all the time. Well, nobody said that, but that's what you're telling yourself. I hope this makes sense. Understand that whenever you see some big result in some short period of time, there's usually a catch. And the catch is the person had a big list, or the person was working something for a while, or sometimes the catch is, hey, I just got lucky as hell. Just random luck, and I wasn't able to duplicate it. Okay? The catch, though, more often than not, is that there was some work and effort involved in whatever, there was some work and effort involved in getting the result. And so whenever you see a big result like that, assume that you're not hearing the whole story and assume that there was some work and effort involved in getting there. Okay? And understand that success does not happen cleanly. It doesn't happen $100 a day. $100 on day one, $200 on day two, $500 on day three. Doesn't work like that. It's like, yay, sucky, 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 yay, sucky, sucky. Oh my God, $4,000 in a day, right? And sucky, sucky, sucky. That's how it works. Okay? All right, I gotta go. This video is too long. Like this video if you found it helpful. Share it if you found it helpful, and feel free to leave a comment. And if you want to be like my client and have me build your list for you, I'll put a link somewhere. And hopefully that offer is still available. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.